Here's the trading recap on January 26, 2024. So, as you can see here, we have a lot of trapped buyers around the 4930 level, and we also have the VPOC, so the volume point of control. So, it's honestly very bearish if we cannot break above the volume point of control, even with all this aggressive buying that we can see at the 3 1s. So I enter short 5 MES, micro ES, with the anticipation that we can break below around to the 24s and then see if we can break with aggressive selling as well down there. So I enter short with that anticipation. So I'm going to fast forward here really quick. So we move up, we play around. My stop is at 3150. And we got all this aggressive selling here. We got 227 up there. I think we retested again. And we just start building volume up here, and typically that's not a good thing when we're building volume and we can't move any higher if there's aggressive buying, right? So everything's looking good for bearish, just hoping that I was able to get a good entry. So we're pretty much struggling here. 608, we're not going anywhere. And then all of a sudden, I want you to see what happens here. Very interesting, because if you look at a candlestick chart, because that's what typically everybody's running right now, there is a the bottom of the candle, and that's pretty much typically where everybody who went long is going to put their stop loss. So once we broke it, which we did at 4929, yep, you're going to start to see all this aggressive selling coming, because everybody's stopping out now who went long, all the retail traders. So all those people who went long and are trapped now, they're underwater, and they're going to start to stop out, and you're going to see all the aggressive selling come in here. So aggressive selling is coming into here, and we're just going to keep breaking down. My first target was 4925, about that range, but then I wanted to gauge what exactly was going to happen. So I'm going to fast forward it here. And then see what happens here. So we start to consolidate a little bit. So right now I'm still waiting. I'm still holding the position. I like that aggressive selling. Failed rallies, these little rallies. Still in 5 short, and then I unload 3 because I don't want it to rally back up to the 3-0. So I'm going to protect myself, and I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. So this is a risk-free trade for me now at this point. I just need to see aggressive selling break out of here. But I want you to see something very interesting right here at 4926. Look at this. You have people aggressively hitting the offer, but we're not moving higher. So that's very interesting. Somebody is absorbing it on the passive side, which is interesting, stopping it from going higher. So that means there could be institutional interest here for the short side. So that is very bearish, how we cannot break above 4926. So this gave me the confidence to hold the position, and with the anticipation that it was going to break even lower. If we break past this, the next acceptance through participants was around the 14s area, I was saying in real time. So I knew that this looks really good to hold around to the 14s. So I'm going to fast forward it here really quick. And then we just start aggressive selling, just steps on, and we cannot break above 4926. And the next area with acceptance is around the 14s. But then I see this large liquidity spot right here, the 4920s. And then we start to rip off of it a little bit. I don't want to say rip off of it, but you start to find a little bit buying down here, and that messed with me a little bit emotionally. I'm up 7 points right now. So then I was starting to look at an area, if we can keep going up, to get out and protect myself and my 2 runners. So we start selling off a little bit more. We're in the 2 1s. And then all of a sudden we start to see, like, we started to find a little bit of buying. And then I'm not liking it how we're just holding it here, and then I got a little bit of buying. So I'm going to close my position I took about a 6-point winner, and then it just kept on selling off. So, you know, follow your own plan, because look at that. We go down in the 14s, and then we find acceptance. So follow your own plan. Definitely need to stick to that, but definitely a phenomenal trade. So thank you for watching.